Welcome back to 3-Star War Strategy. Your host, Name of the Lord, here with our next war recap. And I have some fun stuff to show you this war. Um, the guys got out to a pretty quick start, did a very nice job, and had a chance to test a few things. And I want to show you um, some strats kind of growing in popularity right now. I know Clash Sheds put out a video showing different variations of it. I'm going to show you a few here. Sin, he typically is going to run a La Loon attack regardless. But here, a stone La Loon, you just don't see that very often. Once he breaks this open, the goal is going to be all 3 air defenses and then having 2 hounds, which is going to be complete overkill. Especially for this base, because the loons are going to be able to get on top of this last air defense very quickly. He does bring a heal. Wants to keep his kill squad up. Obviously, these are pretty far apart, so his troops veer this way. You can see he's kind of lost his king over here. But because of the earthquake instead of the jump, this will not fade like the jump does. So once this expo goes down, this golem is going to veer this direction, and he's going to get all 3 air defenses. And if you can get all 3 air defenses and send in a couple hounds, you're going to wreck a base. And this, like I said, still trial and error working with this new strategy, but definitely worth testing out. Definitely worth watching replays like this, picking up tips and tricks. This one obviously would not have been able to pull it off with my heroes. 30-30 heroes went a long way in this attack. But worth noting. We'll watch his next one. Similar, a little cleaner. And if you haven't seen this base wrecked about 30 different ways, here is number 31. This base, don't use this base. It's all over the internet, and I've seen it wrecked a lot of different ways. Opens that up, obviously going for 2 air defenses. I'm not sure. This would be tricky with lower heroes again. And I think this would be tricky with a jump spell as well. Uses the heal again, very random. Obviously the goal here is to keep his kill squad up as long as possible. So he's planning on using 0 spells for his La Loon. That's just crazy. He's got 3 hounds. Queen does end up taking this out. You can see the king still has health, but the queen is full health. So at this point, even if you had a lower level queen, she's probably still up. And then just sending in 2 here and 1 here, and then just targeted loons. The loons aren't rushing around like usual with the rage, but you can see there's no point in rage. 2 hounds still up. Overkill. Still dropping in loons. So very nice job. Interesting. We'll watch a couple more crazy new ideas, crazy new strats, whatever you want to call them. Worth checking it out. This was brought to my attention. 1 earthquake and 2 lightning spells, takes out that air defense now. That gives you more space for more spells. Unlike the old 3 lightning spells it used to take one out. I believe this works with a level 1 earthquake as well. And he's coming in shattered. He's after 2 more air defenses, so 3 air defenses are going to go down. And with 2 hounds on 1 air defense, you're going to want to check your sweepers to see which air defense you want to get down. You're going to want to take note on where the queen is. All that stuff's going to play into it. Not 19 loons. That's a lot. That's a lot of loons. But only 1 haste spell, so he's gonna have to do work on this base. But you're gonna see he's gonna wreck this base pretty quick. Does want the hounds to pop. Does get that second one. So perfect timing right there on the hounds. And from here, targeted loons on defenses that can hit loons. You notice he didn't drop any loons to target intentionally on cannons or mortars. So very nice job there, Method. And then one more will show. That's just crazy stuff. If you haven't seen that video, Morosky, whatever his name is over at Clash Heads, very enlightening. Could be an overpowering strategy for the new offset AQ and then the 4 air defenses kind of on the back half. That's where this is going to work best. Coming in here, busting this bad boy open. Gonna get 1, 2 air defenses. You'll see in his video, a lot of times you're gonna get 3 air defenses because they're so clumped together these days. 3 air defenses with that 1 earthquake, busting it wide open and getting 3. Here he's getting 2. They're just, we're just practicing some new stuff. But lack of rage spells again to pull this off. But that allows the hounds to pop. And you can see no hounds tanking for the loons. No rage or haste to get him there quick enough. So it's definitely trial and error here. Still working things out. Has the queen taking out that last air defense. And cleanup troops are going to pay off big in this one, as well as the higher level queen. But these aren't your typical bases for this strategy, but this is kind of something new worth testing out. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. A little something different. Until next time, you guys keep trying new things yourselves, and God bless.